Hi, welcome back. In this video we will talk about variables. As in mathematics, variables are important features of any computer programming language. Variables are used to store values. You can assign values to variables, you can change the value of variables. Let's start with variables and see what all we can do. First, we will clear the screen by typing CLS. As we do many times in mathematics, let's start with variable x. Let's say x is equal to 3. This means that we are assigning the value of 3 to variable x. Let's print that value. Print x. Let's run the program. You can see that 3 is printed. Let's add one more line saying x is equal to 10. This means we are assigning the value of 10 to variable x. This time the value of x will be overwritten with the value 10. Let's run the program. Now you can see that the first value 3 was printed and then value 10 was printed. At this print statement, the value of x was 3 and then at this print statement, the value became 10 because we changed the value of x just before that. Let's introduce two more variables and print values. Y is equal to 15, z is equal to x plus y. We will print the values of x, y and z. We are formatting the values to make it look better. We will see that z should be printed as 25 as it is the sum of x and y. Let's run the program. As you can see, x was printed as 10, y as 15 and z as the sum of x and y, which is 25. Let's do a few more. M is equal to x square plus 2 into x into y plus y square. Print x plus y whole square is equal to m. This is the exponent operator. As you can see, this is a formula of x plus y the whole square. This is the expression which gets evaluated. Value of x at this point was 10 because the last assignment for x was 10. Value of y was 15. So basically this is just 10 plus 15 the whole square, which is 25 square, which is 625. Let's run the program. You can see that m is printed with the value 625, which is 25 square. Now, this looks very similar to mathematics equation. However, there is one major difference. In mathematics, these are called equations, while in computer language, it is called assignment. So it is something like equations versus assignment. In mathematics, it is equations, while in QBasic, it is assignments. For example, in mathematics, you can write something like x plus y is equal to y square plus 2y. This is equation where LHS is equal to RHS. That is, left hand side is equal to right hand side. Because in QBasic, equal sign is always used for assignment. We cannot write such equations in QBasic. In short, the equal sign is used for equations in mathematics, while in QBasic it is always used for assignment. In other words, in QBasic, the right hand side of the equal sign is expression which is evaluated to give a definite value, and then that value is assigned to variables on the left hand side of the equal sign. Therefore, if I write a is equal to x into y plus z, then the expression is evaluated first and then its value is assigned to the left hand side variable. Because of this assignment operation, you can write something like c is equal to 10 and then print c, then c is equal to c plus 1 and then again print the value of c. This is interesting. This is completely wrong statement in mathematics, but this is completely valid in QBasic. This statement says that evaluate the right hand side expression and then assign the evaluated value to the left hand variable c. In this case, the value of the right hand side expression is 11. So after that expression, value of c will be 11. Let us check that now. We can see that 11 is printed, which is the value of c after c is equal to c plus 1 is executed. What is the default value of a variable? Let us write a new program. Let us say c is equal to 15. Then we will print c. Let's say we write c is equal to d plus 10. Then we print the values of c and d on separate lines. What will be the value of c after this assignment? We don't know d anywhere as we never assigned any value of d so far. In QBasic, the default value of such variable is 0. These are called uninitialized variables. For such uninitialized variables, the value is always 0. Let's run it and check. As you can see, 15 was printed on the first line and again 10 was printed on the next line. Because that time d's value was 0. You can also see the value of d was 0. There is one more difference between regular mathematics and computer languages. In computer languages like QBasic, variables can be proper words. However, in mathematics, variables is always a single alphabet like A, B, X, Y, P, Q, R, etc. In QBasic, variable names could be meaningful as well as meaningless words. There are some restrictions on that. For example, QBasic keywords or commands cannot be variable names. Also, there is a maximum length for variables. For example, you cannot have variables with 100 letters or some space in it. Even with these restrictions, we can have simple words for variables. Let's see a few examples. Counter is equal to 100, temperature is equal to 33.5, total marks is equal to 100, average is equal to 33, day of month is equal to 33, random thing is equal to 44, x1 is equal to 10, total kids is equal to 1000. These are some valid variable names. While print is equal to 10. Print is invalid variable because it is a keyword in QBasic. Therefore, you cannot have variable name which is a keyword in QBasic. With this facility, we can give meaningful names to variables instead of just X or Y. This improves the program readability. We will have some more things on variables in the coming videos. We will be using variables a lot. So see you in the next video.